So this is my 1968 Mercury Cougar. Grecian gold, light nugget gold interior car, 302, 3-speed standard. Base model car, not a whole lot of options, which is a little odd for Cougar, but I kind of like it that way. I put the dog dishes on it. It had full wheel covers, but it had all three, and it was missing one. So I put dog dishes on it because I like them better. Pretty solid car. The cowls and the floor, the cowl hats and the floor pans are great. There's a little bit of rust. You can see it right there in the back quarters. The other side's a little bit worse. 302, 3-speed standard. I put a factory AM radio back in it. It had a really clapped out tape deck in it. This was originally light nugget gold. Someone's recovered a bunch of it with saddle brown and dyed stuff. Back seat looks pretty good. It's a bummer they covered the gold up though. 2 layers of carpet. For some reason, I guess they just didn't want to pull the old out when they put new carpet in, when it faded, because the original carpet's underneath this fallen apart layer. On that side, I'll show you the passenger seat. You can see up underneath the cover where the light nugget gold interior still is. I broke the horn ring off. It was pretty brittle. Knocked into it with my knee getting into the car. So there's no horn ring right now. I did fix the sequential taillights. They do work now. They weren't working to begin with. The car had several issues wrong. I'll probably talk about it in another video. But they work now. The trunk is pretty solid. There's a little bit of rust here where the drain plug would have been. This had the original, there's what's left of it, trunk mat in it. It was falling apart in a million pieces, and all of the underlayment underneath it was wet. So I tossed that. It smelled awful. This side's a little bit better. Still some rust I need to treat or cut out. There's one of the old bits of junk in the trunk. Sequential turn signal stuff. I'll talk about how I fixed it in another video. Car's got a little bit of a boo-boo here, where a previous owner must have backed it into something, mangled the bumper, but I should be able to push the dent in the quarter out with a porta power and then hammer and volley it into shape. Find a bumper at some point. Pretty solid car. A little bit of rust. No big deal. Here's that side. Overall, pretty nice example of a mostly unmolested Cougar. Although, whoever recovered it in saddle brown clearly was not cool enough to embrace the light nugget gold. Look at that. In all its glory. Underdash AC someone added. None of it works. The compressor seems like it's decent, but none of that is, I don't even think the wiring for it's any good anymore. Factory auto light shifter is hot garbage. It's basically a broomstick in a barrel, and you have to really knock it around to get it to go into first or reverse sometimes. I've got a Hurst for that. Overall pretty solid. Dash pad disintegrated a long time ago. Rearview mirror decided to fall off, although that's understandable considering the windshield is cracked about a million spots. Not too bad. I'll have to find some door panels that are decent. These aren't bad, and you can probably put them on the backer boards, but they've been dyed already. Not too keen on dyeing them again. Overall, pretty solid car. Show you under the hood. Car does run. 4-wheel drum brakes. The brakes kind of suck. It's going to be hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to cut. Okay, we're back. I cracked the hood so I could open it with one hand. These are West Coast Classic Cougar thicker than stock reproduction hood hinges because I bent one of the originals. They were pretty rusty anyway. These are really nice, and they actually work, and they'll hold up a whole lot better than the stock ones. Smog pump is still in place, and that AC compressor are both coming out, at least for the time being. I might put vintage air in the car at some point, haven't decided. But you don't need all the smog pump crap in Texas for an antique car, so it's going away. Probably get a bigger radiator. I don't trust the little 20-inch or 24. It's probably not a 24-inch. That's probably a 20-inch radiator. Any further than I can throw them. Manual brakes, manual steering, four-wheel drum. It's probably going to get discs on the front at some point because I'm not a big fan of drums on the front. Can't wait to get the Hurst in it because that factory auto light shifter is totally clapped. I mean, it's super imprecise, and then you have to really knock it over like to get it to go up into first or reverse. 4-speed in the car would be cool. I don't mind the 3-speed though. Overall, pretty good car. A little bit of rust. I'm really stoked that the floors and the cowl hats are good. Perks of finding a West Texas car. So, all in all, it'll be a fun project. Stick around if you guys want to see what I do to it or when I post different things I've done to it. It's going to be a good one. And it's going to get some attitude real soon.
First again the week, but we'll just see those temperatures.
Don't need that. Runs okay. Not great. But it's going to change as soon as I get the Holly on it. It'll run pretty good after that. So there you have it. 1968 Mercury Cougar. 302 3-speed standard. Manual steering, manual brakes, Grecian gold. Originally light nugget gold interior. Pretty cool car. I'm going to be putting a Holly 4-barrel and a Hurst shifter on it and getting it back on the road here pretty soon, hopefully. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more videos on this car. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.